The beast man's weapon opens a large gash from your forehead to your jaw, cutting across and destroying one eye. You will suffer penalties for the loss of one eye, as per we'll explain them later, and your fellowship is reduced by 20 due to horrific scar. You also have a plus 10 for intimidate. So you see just like face slash, rat loses an eye, and that's what happens. You're otherwise up, right? Like critical hits are not death. You just have suffered this wound. So
right,
it's actually rest. It's actually rest.
It's actually thanking you.
You know, scars are just tattoos with better stories. I read that on Pinterest last night.
I mean, but do chicks really dig scars, though?
I mean, yeah, look at Tyrion Lannister. Oh, hello and welcome, fellow role players, to RPGN, your #1 source for tabletop RPG action. I'm Lindy.
And I am Pruitt, and on today's show, we have a smattering of killer moments from all 5 corners of the RPG streaming world. Let's kick things off with a clip from Know Your Role, where a grim and dramatic execution of an enemy general is performed. And then a player decides to go and ruin the moment by pitching a new type of sport.
Final words before you meet your mistress in the afterlife?
I would have thought you would have had more honor, Garrett Reeves. Fight me in single combat. Let us see who is the greater.
I'd point with my big bug leg to Garrett. He just won.
Seems to me that it's just me and you, and I bring down the longsword.
Okay. Chop! And her head rolls off, body falls limp, she's dead.
Dang.
Can I run over and kick the head?
If you'd like.
Please.
Sure.
You're like fucking Korg from Thor. Get out of here, you ghost!
Make an athletics roll. You punt it clear into the
Oh my god! Flying over the mountain.
Just into the water it goes.
Go! The crowd goes wild. The Storm Giants win the pennant.
I don't know, it just seems like overkill to me. I mean, not that I understand sports ball at all. Anyways, listen up, folks. Smoke 'em if you got 'em, because in this next clip from WebDM's Starward Bound, Dakul teaches a space hamster how to roll a J.
Or, in this case, a cigarette with my special herbs. His hands are perfectly curved and small enough to have the perfect amount of herbs.
Okay.
And the circumference to make a master pool. He has not mastered it yet.
Okay. So you're trying to teach your hamster to roll a spliff. Okay. Give me an animal handling check. As I'm currently having a animal handling check too.
13.
A 13. Okay. You manage to teach him, like when you motion towards your herbs, like he knows what the herbs are and he knows what the paper is, but he just starts trying to eat both. Trying to get out. Only 9 creatures can be targeted with a single plane shift spell, and there's 10 party members. The turtle came, sacrifices himself so that everyone else can get out.
Oh shit! I just start running towards the swarm. Then I yell to Azra, "Hurry up! We don't have much time!"
Oh my god, okay.
At least I know what I'm using this statue for when we get to the plane of water.
Kame, what heroic self-sacrificing music is playing in the background as you're running in slow motion through this field?
Yakety sax.
Okay.
I would have gone with Flight of the Bumblebee or maybe Ride of the Valkyries, but I'm a traditionalist.
I'd go with the Imperial Mark. Don't judge me. Now you may want to cover your eyes for this next clip from Nerdarchy as the party tries to get their hands on collecting milk from an unusual source.
17.
All right, yeah, and you kind of like forward roll, and you're like actually underneath the Catoblepis. Its udders right in your face, right above. You know, you've got the bucket. You're dodging its hooves as it's going around. So make an animal handling check.
This is it. This is it, Fitzroy. It's your calling.
The moment.
Action milking.
Subclass Ranger Milkmaid.
12.
All right, you actually, because of the closeness of it, and like, I mean, the udders are like right in, you know, just dangling in your face, and you're just like, and you just start
all on your. Oh, it's like
okay.
Yeah, it's some of it's going in the bucket, some of it is on you, but you are milking the Catoblepis successfully.
What's that music video where she pulls the water from above?
So Circus, what would you like to do as you're over there convulsing? You see what has gone on. You see Fitzroy dive under the thing and heroically start milking the kid.
You know, it's really just an acquired taste.
Don't be utterly ridiculous. Which brings us to the next clip from Dungeon Crate, where the players discuss how to deal with your kids while trying to play D&D.
So Kobold peeks from behind the passageway here.
Ouch.
And he fires a sling at Fletch that he sees running with the bow, and you know the arrow, the telltale arrow sticking out of his friend. He decides that it is time for revenge. And
that is
really
not enough.
Yes, he sees that the sling stone bounces harmlessly off the wall behind you.
Sweet.
Yelps and then jumps back behind cover.
Oof. Ah. Ow.
Oh, ow.
Jarvis is wrecked over there.
Apologies, I had a child get out of bed, so
What?
I had to correct that.
Always gotta love the random child escape.
Don't you have a lid for that thing? Isn't this?
It's the only way to keep them fresh, really.
Yeah, can't abide stale children. But now, it's time to play the music. It's time to light the lights. It's time to kill something on Dice Camera Action tonight. And DM of DMs, Chris Perkins, offers up some pretty blatant in-game promotion of the hashtag No Stone Unturned storyline.
When you pick up one of the fish, it says to you, I am an agent of Elminster in the Forgotten Realms. Continue to watch the streams for more clues. And remember, leave no stone unturned.
Use that hashtag.
Hashtag no stone unturned. And then a glyph materializes above the fish, and then the fish goes silent.
Hashtag subtle.
You know, they say a fish out of water breaks the immersion.
It's true.
Hashtag pun. Now, how many times has this happened to you? You're showering, someone grabs you and threatens you. Well, in this clip from Roleplay, we get exactly that, and it gets a little weird.
Grab him and push him into another area if you don't want anyone to see this. But the actual shower thing is like an open area.
Well, that's fine. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Gym shower. I just thought maybe there was like a cover or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, so you just slam him up against the tile, and
yeah, he's not doing it to hurt him, but he's just like, shocking him. He's like, you get one thing right, Ibenyas. I paid you, you come. Not on your time, on mine. He just waits a beat as the water's coming down.
Right, and he's sputtering a little bit because you're holding him under the shower, so he's kind of like chokes a little bit. You want to try to roll to intimidate him? Let's see how he takes this, because either he's going to be like, "Whoa, Greaves is like off the handle here, and I need to be careful," or he's going to be like, "Fuck you, I hate your guts," and it's just going to make him angrier.
Yeah, that's why I quit showering altogether.
Oh, I know, I can smell you from here. Well, from one intense moment to another, this time we jump over to Hyper RPG's Pencils and Parsecs, where character straightens out a fellow party member and it gets pretty serious.
Think about the cost.
Oh, I have. Clara. Ever since Bespin, I've thought about the cost. Why do you think I gave up the lightsaber to begin with? It's because he came back. Clara, it's because he came back. The people in my life, they either leave or they get taken from me. And he flipped the script and he came back, and I am not about to let the other thing happen. Because he was worth it, Clara. And as far as I'm concerned, the rest of the universe can burn.
What happened on Bespin? What happened on... I gotta know what the hell happened on Bespin.
What happens on Bespin stays on Bespin, Lindy. Let's lighten things up just a little bit with this next clip from the lunchroom, in which we take a trip to the Dong Forge.
Is that a sword?
I'm standing next to it.
And
over
a book and a treasure
There's one.
chest.
Yeah.
Stairs,
Okay.
spiral. Okay, I gotcha.
All right, so
Look
over here I see the legendary Dong Forge. All right.
It's just a giant, like...
The great shaper of penises.
It's like a dildo flashlight.
So a dildo? What the fuck, dude? What do you mean a dildo flashlight?
It's not how it works.
No,
flashlight.
Flashlight.
Oh, jeez.
All right,
Like
the
light-
stairs
like
of
light-
wait. Here we go.
We've got some great content, guys.
Yeah. All right, the stairs Now of that's this. content. All right.
Yeah, they should really get a grip on their content.
Before it slips out of hand.
Yeah, you might end up giving your audience the shaft.
Yeah, you gotta keep it up.
Yeah, for as long as you can handle it.
Wait. Is content a euphemism for something?
I just thought we were doing dick jokes.
Oh, I mean, obviously, always. In this next clip from Exiles and Encounters, negotiations have failed and drastic actions are taken.
So, Dennis saunters over to this fellow and says, I gave you a chance to be my friend. And then hits him with the mace.
Holy shit!
Yes! Yes!
I hoped that would happen so bad.
Too, but that's never. Oh my god.
Well, you know what Teddy Roosevelt says: walk softly and carry a big dick. Wait, are we not doing the dick jokes anymore?
Well, I mean, as many as the audience can handle. But and speaking of testing limits, we head over to Acquisitions Inc., where Donar gets a little bit too into an interrogation of a minion.
Just let me handle this. And I shake him by the scruff of his neck. I say, where's your leader? Listen, you. Where's your leader? Who sent you? Talk!
He's just...
Sorry, answer me! Say something!
He's just like wriggling in your grasp. He's looking over at this dangerous person. And now he's looking at this dangerous person.
Say, don't look at her, look at me.
And then he looks down at the elk.
Don't look at him, look at
me. Clarkmore really gives it to him.
Yeah.
Really
I hold him real close to both our faces.
Really tries to intimidate.
Yeah.
The guy gives him a little poke.
Just a little poke, eh?
Like sticking your hand up a puppet. And we are big fans of puppets over here at RPGN, which happens to make us big fans of those knuckle knobs over at Perception Check. What happens when you take puppets, helium, and some kind of Ninja Turtle / D&D hybrid? Let's find out.
You done, Ryan?
Yeah, I'm done. Okay, let's go out.
Oxygen deprivation.
Yep. All right, whose turn is it?
execute, am I right?
Yeah, but here's the thing: is there's running out of helium, and if we don't conserve the helium that we have left, we can't. We're just going to go to the sun and get it. I mean, okay. Think fast, hotshot. What's the one thing that's worse than rolling a natural one? Rolling 2 natural ones, as we see in this next clip from the hypocrites over at High Rollers. Brace yourself.
Oh, I'm bracing.
I'm going to walk up to him.
No, both.
I want to whisper.
Trust me. I'm going to whisper back. I can feign death.
You can feign death. Excellent. So I'm going to use minor illusion.
Okay.
To fake a dagger.
So you pull a blade out.
Yeah.
No
chance. And then just ram it like this.
Okay, and then I'm going to feign death. So you're going to give me a sleight of hand check, both of you.
Right. Okay.
Just because you're hiding your gesture of the feign death spell.
Yeah.
And you're making it look good.
Oh, it's a natural one.
Natural one.
Oh, God. We both rolled natural ones.
You're like, at 2. Bad at this.
We're terrible at this.
There. You watch as this kind of like very deadpan expression. You still cast feign death. You still fall to the ground. You are unconscious.
And I sort of turn around and go, is that all right?
Kick him a bit.
If your hope was to provide.
Ouch. They're going to feel that one.
That's why I took a belt sander and removed all the ones from my dice. Pro tip. Anyway, Pruitt, it's really easy to get a little carried away when playing these games. We've seen that a few times so far today. But on this next clip from Roll For It, Invar Iron Arms player gets really, really into his barbarian rage.
So I go, I get my shield, and I go.
He's doing it again.
Hey, bring it on! I'll take you all on! Take you all on!
Take on!
Golly gee, Pruitt, that dude is ripped.
Steroids, Lindy. You can tell. He probably has back knee.
Ooh.
Anyway, back knee, they call it. Moving on. Here is a prank unique to the streaming tabletop gaming medium, performed rather brilliantly in this clip from Little Red Dot.
I feel I'll just like hide off camera so when she gets back, she's gonna everyone go.
We can all pretend like we're frozen.
Yes.
Scrat looks perfectly frozen.
That took a while.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right. Oh no. Did we lose everybody? Come back. Are you guys still there? Oh, I hate you all so much! I was like, wait! What did I do? I fucked it!
Bravo.
Just well done. We've got another player flying off the handle in this next clip from Loading Ready Run Dice Friends. What do you do when she's about to blow your cover? You choke her right out.
Boy.
Well, Horrocks is in there.
Yeah. So how do we
looks stoic.
How do we keep me from not being like, I'm here to save you?
Just like quietly have to strangle her. Just being like hand over nose and mouth. Yeah. Like, you have to be quiet. Blue you have to be quiet now. You have to be quiet. It'll all be over soon.
I don't know. I think there might be other alternatives, right, Pruitt? Pruitt, you're not frozen. You're just a dick who needs a shower. Now, do the intro for the next clip before I choke you out, too.
Oh, man. I couldn't help it. Such a great bit. Fuck it. Okay, we're serious. In this clip from Bubbernut, being attacked by a rug of smothering never sounded so filthy.
I'm the big one. I need to be kept alive.
Nobody fucking asked you!
I mean, you did just try to help a
I'm the one being carpet bunched and not in the group.
Whose fault is that?
Did you just say
Nobody!
munched?
Yes, and I said not in the good way.
That was so good.
I was not expecting.
You know, audience, I could make a very crass joke right now, but I just took a vow to clean up the show, so I think we succeeded here. So
I don't know. I think we could all use a shower at this point, because next up we have a pretty sexy moment from Off the Table, Tales of Thersha, in which a dude demands payment and Laura Lee provides something?
I would really like to see this fountain in action, actually.
Yeah, I agree with Agnes. We really should get this cleared out really quickly.
Okay.
Well, you know my payment if you want help.
I mean, can I pay you? I don't have a lot of money.
Yeah, can she pay you, Roy?
Well, I mean, you'll still have to pay up at some point. Like, you shook my hand on that one, so...
God damn it. Morley walks over and kisses him. Just full on.
Raisin whips her out. Laura Lee!
And when she pulls back, she goes, will you just help now, please?
That's awfully forward.
Whew, people used to call me forward.
It's actually called paying it forward. Anyway, speaking of surprises, sexy or otherwise, in this next bit from Uncanny Adventures, the group crosses a bridge and gets hit by a trap that completely takes them by surprise.
Do this. When you get halfway across the bridge, as you are running at full tilt over this bridge, you hear a sting, like a snap of a little tiny clear string. And you see from the trees on the other side of the ravine a rope drop, and it has a giant axe blade attached at the end of the rope, and it just swings down and towards you on the bridge. So I'm going to roll to hit you.
Oh no.
What is the Panther's expression in this moment?
Shock and horror.
Kisses. Later, dudes.
I mean, when has anything good happened on a rope bridge? Come on.
Well, I mean, lots of good things happen with rope through it, but I don't do rope bridges. Now let's pick our safe words and get trapped in the birdcage as Holly gets way into this whole hashtag no stone unturned thing.
Oh, and I forgot. Hold on. Oh no, I am slowly being possessed by Elminster. Hold on. Wait, I gotta find Elminster. Wait, what is that, Elminster? I can't hear you over my computer in this world. Oh, whoops. This is a symbol from Elminster, the Sage of Shadowdale. What could that mean? Please continue watching the streams for more secrets such.
You know, when it comes to this marking strategy, just pineapples. Lindy, you're not frozen, okay?
I'm sorry. I was possessed there for a second by Elminster or something.
Yeah, hashtag no joke untold. Our next selection comes from Power Score RPG. Mordenkainen's Tomb of Foes, Rakma. The group polymorphs a mind flayer into a gerbil and then trolls the DM by sprinkling magic spices on it. Shift spice, to be exact, which comes from the Planescape Torment.
7 plus 8.
8 is 15.
It still failed!
Yes!
I sprinkled dust on it.
No. So what do you
turn it into a guinea pig?
Yes.
And humility is like, oh. It's a guinea pig now.
It's dusted. I poured the entire thing on it. It's just covered in dust
Flavor
now.
packets everywhere.
Dorito dust everywhere. Yes.
Oh,
that is...
Shift spice. It's from Planescape Torment.
I kind of want Doritos now.
And I'll bring them out and do. In this next clip from the Misclicks, Lost Mine, Maverick's longsword is being a real underachiever in terms of damage.
Mediocre strike?
Let's see. 21 is not mediocre. That'll hit.
Yeah, but only 4 points of damage.
Yeah. All right. The goblin clutches his side as blood seeps out and emits a pitiful wail.
That was a pitiful wail.
Yeah, I hear those are endangered, actually. Well, over on the Greyhawk channel, Mordenkainen's Path of the Plains, Odos wants his dagger back right now.
That is rightfully mine.
You want to have this conversation right now?
Bearing in mind we're like
while we're
on
crossing
this
the lava,
guy.
yes. Right now.
So he is slowly padding he's slowly padding across the lava, and
first she kills Matt Mercer. Now she slap fights with Sean. She's a bit of a diva.
A prima donna, if you will.
Like before Madonna?
Can we just roll this next clip? Can we just run a clip from Critical Role, please?
From the lip, no mustache, but you can't see if it continues to the rest of his face.
Where's it from again? Druven Load.
Druven Load.
Druven Load.
Load or load?
Druven Load.
Max load. Got it.
God damn it. Where are you all headed?
Just a little hatch mark every time.
Just carve it in the back of your DM screen like a prisoner.
At the end of the campaign, you're gonna look at my side of the wormwood table, and it's just like all these like horrible marks carved into the wood.
Look like Zaz from the Batman comics. Captain, where are you headed en masse like this today?
Well, it seems that the forces of the Empire are heading east to keep the rest of you safe. Let me see what we can do.
Thank you so much.
First Pervon, now Druven Max Load. I mean, what is he thinking with some of these names?
Yeah, he should treat his wormwood better if he's going to handle that load.
You already used handle. Reusing dick jokes it's like reusing...
Pineapples! Far away from that imagery is the land between two rivers, where Baloo's eye comes out. Damn it.
Baloo, I want you to count to 5.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
On 3, I smack him in the back of the head, knocking his eyeball out. It's a good thing we stacked all those bonuses. Oh my gosh.
Can Icky catch it when it pops out?
36.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Ooh, maybe.
Mr. Surgeon over here.
No, and then as soon as it comes out, yeah, I catch it and I throw it for Icky to catch in her mouth.
Icky does catch it. She'll like lick it enough to clean it and then hand it back to Baloo.
Well, that certainly was an eye-opening experience.
Yeah, you definitely need context for that one. Or is it context? Whatever. Now, as we come to the final segment of our show, a little thing we refer to as Rest in Pieces. We see Castor Edwards' tragic end.
He's got a revolver, that should be D10. 8 points of damage on Castor as he lowers the revolver towards him and shoots him. The bullet goes through right between Castor's eyes for his temple, and his brains go out the back of his head onto you, Lewis. The guy shot in the shoulder. The mask turns back to look at him, and bullet straight into the middle of the eyes. And he looks at Lewis and says, "I would run if I was you. Breathe fast."
Why didn't that old lady put her knitting needles down and help that poor man? He was so young.
Yeah, the Grimjack took it like a man, though. That's what counts.
Yeah. Well, folks, we hope you've enjoyed this bizarre, filthy look at this week in Tabletop RPGs. Remember, you too can contribute to RPGN. Gather your favorite moments, your epic critical roles, or your most tragic fails and send them to Sean McGovern over at PowerScore RPG. You can also submit on Twitter to @PowerScoreRPG or shoot an email to powerscorerpg@gmail.com.
And special thanks to our producer, Brandon Herbert from War Eagle Keep. And most sincere thanks to everyone who submitted clips this past week. Keep it up. We love it, and we can't wait to see more.
All right, people, Pruitt has to hit the showers, and I have to remove the rest of the ones from my dice. So we are out of here. Have an awesome week.
And as we always say, may the dice ever roll in your favor.